actually just became part of the Cobras, and now we need to actually go back to Lower Juneau and go through the Maws and Rolandberry fields. So here we go. I know I need to steal Jeff when we get to In the Name of the Father. But I might hold off a little bit so that way we can get past some of the roadblocks in Rhapsodies. Because if we go past In the Name of the Father, we'll be stuck, unable to do Rhapsodies until after we finish In the Name of the Father. Or until we finish all of Wings instead of just that one part. So that way we can get you into more content. We're gonna walk outside though, so you don't have to try to look for me.
Just as a heads up, we do have to run some errands this afternoon.
Yep.
It's not going to be like all afternoon, but...
Yeah, no, that's fine. I figure this is just like the early morning stream thing, and then we'll stop and take our lunch break, errand break, because I gotta run errands too. And then we'll come back.
Oh, so Jeff's not actually very far ahead of us.
No. Because he did what was normally standard for people to do, which is they only get through all of these missions to a certain point, and then they finish Rhapsodies, because Rhapsodies unlocks all endgame content. So you skip doing all of your actual missions, do Rhapsodies, and then come back and do all of the missions. But if you want to know the lore and the backstory of all the characters, you should do the missions first, then do Rhapsodies. But we're kind of doing both. We're doing them simultaneously.
Yeah.
Which hasn't been too bad.
No.
What's nice is because you can get job points now. When we get to doing Seekers of Adulin, mobs that we kill will actually give us job points. And so all the missions that we've completed, if we update our records of eminence saying that we've completed them all, we get 10% increase to our capacity points gained for each storyline mission we complete.
Oh.
So it's a win-win.
I've been popping over to a different job to complete the missions.
That's fine.
Should I be doing it still on Dragoon?
No, doing them on other jobs in order to get them leveled is completely fine. The 10% bonus is global, so it's on all jobs.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we should be able to talk to the Maw and get a cutscene. Bum, bum, bum. We gotta now make it to Sandoria. Which I probably should have had us go to the Patalia Downs Maw, now that I think about it. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. I like how dramatic Kate Sith is in this storyline. Dun dun dun. I gotta close the door real quick because we're gonna hear doing Sinister Rain. Let's get this going. Which eventually we'll actually be able to do, and we'll want to do, because there's some good gear for her Dragoon there. It does peer intently at me. So Kate sees us losing this war on all sides. So now we can go into the Walk of Echoes. Got our campaign music going. Actually, you know what? I probably want to go. Well, no, this map should be fine. Probably not so great. Not what I wanted. Go away. Okay. Now we gotta make our way to Sandoria in the past. So, lots and lots of being on our mounts.
Alright.
Dun dun dun. And we'll pick up some books along the way, and we'll pick up some maw points on the way.
Hooray, more travel.
Yep. But that way it'll be faster for us when we actually need to use them at some point.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Jeff's getting an alter ego.
Is he getting Rafalia or Rosalia. I call her Rosalia. I don't know how to pronounce her name. What trust is he getting?
I'm not sure, but he said he was getting bragging rights.
Oh.
Ingrid Alter Ego 2.
Oh, okay. So you got Ingrid. Nope, I gotta wait for her. Wait for her to zone in. Did he end up going and getting Churikiki?
Jeff, did you go get Churikiki? I'll just look at his spreadsheet.
Okay. If you want to just put me on follow. And then that way you can look without having to worry. Wait,
He did not, unless he didn't mark it.
So you still have bragging rights about how you have Churikiki and he doesn't.
Yes.
Okay, so the maw is all the way
I
up
have
there.
Lamia and he doesn't. I have Adelaide and he doesn't.
I'm surprised if he doesn't have aldehyde, since she's through the sparks. Through the records of eminence.
And I have Shikarizi and he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, I'm stuck on a wall.
I'm coming back. I'm just inside that gate. Dun, 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 dun. We're almost there. Oh, I gotta go through this wall too? No, I don't.
I'm up to 40 trusts, though.
Oh, look at you! So many trusts. So many. Okay, we're about to get the Maw for Battalia Downs, which all you gotta do is go into it and then come back into the past.
Okay. Are login points something you can only check when you're talking to the person or the Moogle?
No, you can also check it through status currency. I think it's under currency 1. Oh, I accidentally went the wrong way. I mean, it's the right way, but it's the wrong way. I believe it's currency 1. Might be currency 2. Let's see. Yeah, it's currency 1. It's all the way down at the very bottom.
Are the items still on last month's login campaign, or have they switched?
They switch on the 10th. I think today's the last day to spend your points, though. Let me double check.
Oh, well, then I have to buy one more trust, because I have 150 points.
That's actually not where I wanted to go. Let's go to BG. BG. Okay. Nope, not the resume point. Oh, through here. Yes. Ha ha ha. Oh, you have until Tuesday to pick them up, but it's like Tuesday morning.
I'll just do it today.
Yeah. But the next one starts on the 11th. And there's really not much to get on this one. There's a couple of hats that you can get, but they're just more for lock style, so it's up to you. And there's a new pot that you could get for your mog house if you wanted to. It's a little Mandragora head.
Oh. My log house is still looking mighty sparse, so...
Wait. Where am I going? I'm going the right way. Okay. I was just, like, spacing for a second there. I was like, am I going the right way? But yeah, other than that, there's a new mount that we don't have that we can get as well, too. It is the War Machine mount. And then they also have statues of all the heroines in all of the storylines, so you could get the statues if you want them for your mock house.
So it's a decoration month.
Yes. I am going way too far south. Let's go this way. As I look like I'm going more south. I guess that's true. Okay, and there's going to be a book on the other side of this tower. Or wall. More of a wall than a tower. Then we'll get back on our mounts. Okay, here we go. If you ever want to unlock Dancer, you'll be coming to Jugner Forest in the past. Where's the book here? Oh, book's down there. Okay. Okay. Basically, we just need to follow the left the entire time, because we gotta get to Laval, which isn't marked on our map, but it's all the way on the left here. I think it's this way. Yeah.
So I think I decided I need a ranged job.
Oh, okay. So there are two main considered range jobs. There's Ranger, and then there's also Corsair. Corsair also can provide buffs, but just as you would think, they do gamble. So you have a dice that you can roll, and it rolls anywhere from a 1 to 6, and each dice has a different lucky number that you could obtain. Or if you want to go for the ultimate lucky bonus, you go for an 11 roll, which means you roll your first dice, and then you do your double up effect until you get an 11. But if you roll anything higher than 11, you bust and you lose the effect, and you actually get a debuff on yourself.
Oh, that could be fun.
Rangers are purely ranged everything. They actually did make it to where it does have physical melee where you could run up to the mob and attack, but they are primarily ranged focus, and they're very good at range damage focus. They are better in that aspect than Corsair, so that's why it's just up to you. Do you want to be able to provide other benefits for the group, or just be able to pew pew shoot very fast and very hard than anybody else? Corsairs look like pirates, and Rangers look like typical Final Fantasy Ranger characters.
Yeah, Corsair. Looking like a pirate sounds cooler.
I mean, looking like a pirate is really cool.
Jeff said be a Corsair, look like a pirate.
Okay, I need to stop looking at my map, because I know where I am, because, like, if I just think of Abyssia area, there are, like jellyfish type mobs here. And then on the other side are the Krakens. So if you go down this way, oh no, wait. No, the Opa Opos are down here. Sorry. Reverse that. There's Opa Opos here. And then you go over, and then it's the Mantis. Not the Mantis, the Krakens. And then it's the Iron Giant on the bridge. If I just think of where I am in regards to Abyssia, I know where I'm going. If I don't think of Abyssia, then I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going. It's really funny in that aspect of just what time you played at and how you were in these zones longer. Yeah, so the Mantis are here, or Mantis. Oh, I mean, I guess they're kind of Mantis. No, they're not. They're not a Mantis at all. They're Krakens. Mantis are bugs. The Krakens. And then I believe it's the Marids on this side. The Elephants. But Core will get you into more things, and even if you don't have a fully geared Corsair, your buffing ability is still useful. So some people will take even just a rolling Corsair just to provide buffs while you're trying to get gear for your character.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna go. That's a rock. Let's not get stuck on the rock.
I like my Dragoon, but the fact that I couldn't help yesterday was sad.
It happens. That's why it's nice to have like a variety of different jobs. So like Claire and Ava each have a job of each type. So they have a healing job, they have a buffing job, they have a ranged job, a melee job, a tank job, pet, all those different types.
Yeah.
But they both have something different. So it's not like I play the same jobs on both characters.
Okay, that makes sense. It would be boring for you otherwise, though, if you were playing the same job on multiple characters.
And I know the inventory restrictions on both of them. But also it helps, like, when people try to ask what the differences are between them, and when you've actually played them, you can be like, oh yeah, here's the differences between them. Instead of being like, I don't know, they do things.
Like the difference between Red Mage and Geomancer?
Yeah. So Red Mage is an actual enfeebler and buffer. They give better buffs, so like I can give you haste 2 instead of just normal haste. And then I can really debuff mobs, so doing the higher tier paralyzes, slows, frazzles, distracts, that sort of thing. So I can really make a monster not do a whole lot. But they do also have curing abilities, and then they can do their own damage type with having their end spells and the ability to use a spell called Temper, which increases their multi-attack. So they're trying to be a more well-rounded character or job class, but I feel like comparatively to old Final Fantasy games, they're not really quite red mages. They're more just enfeeblers and enhancers, buffers at this point.
Gotcha.
Geo is more of purely buffing with some nuking capabilities. Red Mage can nuke as well too. They actually get the same level of nuking spells. But Geo has buffs in a different way. So while they don't get haste 2 or phalanx or any of the stuff that would actually buff a party in that aspect, their bubbles enhance the abilities of players or debuff the mobs in the way of going directly for their stats instead. So they can raise a party's attack stat, or they can lower a mob's attack stat. They can raise a party's defense stat, or they can lower a mob's defensive stat.
Okay.
And that does stack with other debuffs that, like, if a red mage is in party. So a Geo could put a debuff that lowers the mob's defense, while the Red Mage paralyzes it, slows it, and does all those types of debuffs to it. So a party combined with other jobs would just make it even better and easier to control a monster, sort of thing.
That makes sense. So then what does a scholar do versus all of those magey things?
So Scholar, I feel, is what Red Mage was supposed to be. Scholar is literally a White Mage and a Black Mage. So they can use what's called Light Arts, which allows them to use a lot of the same abilities that White Mage gets. And be able to cure just as well as a White Mage, but not quite as well, because they don't get like tier 5 cures or tier 6 cures. But they can cure for a ton.
Okay. And then they get Black Mage spells, but not, all of the very endest game of endgame Black Mage spells.
Correct. And I just realized I went to the wrong exit in Bunkerl, so we gotta go back. It's not that it was the wrong exit, it was that I can't cross this river on this side of the river in the past. So we gotta come out a separate entrance in Bunkerl in order to come out in the correct area in the past. Well, it says I can cross here. No, this is a one-way, isn't it? Let's see. Is it it's just south of me? Yeah, see, this is one that you could cross, but it's one way, because the stone... I can't climb over this rock here, even though my mount allows me to be just at the top of it. It doesn't let me.
You should be able to jump off your mount and then on the other side. And then
right?
If
only.
Or if, maybe they would just let us jump.
Yeah. I mean, we can jump. We just can't use jump in the way that you would think you could use jump. Hi, Nocto! How are you? Out of all the past areas, this area I find is the worst. Because they added a lot of one-way paths and a lot of walls. And this is where Jeff is correct. This map is terrible because it doesn't tell you which ones are one-way paths and which ones have walls. So...
That's no fun.
Yeah. So this zone, I hate the most. Doing well!
I wonder if when they implemented the jump emote, if they didn't make it like a game mechanic where you can just jump on the open world, because I wonder if it would have broken too many of their maps.
It would have broken even that climb that we did in Ottawa Chasm for Chains of Primathia, where we couldn't fall, because there's that one ledge where, like, if you jump, you would actually be able to get onto the ledge.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so we need to go to the...
They would have had to have gone back in through all of their maps and put invisible walls places.
Yeah. So it's probably just easier. We need to go to down there, which isn't too bad. But I am doing well, Nocto. I hope you're doing well this morning, too, on Sunday. We're just doing an early morning stream, and then we're going to be having lunch and running some errands, and then we'll have an afternoon stream. But we finished Treasures of Udurgan yesterday, which is fantastic. So we're going to try to make our way at least to In the Name of the Father, and then get past those parts in Rhapsodies that we, if we're past it, then we have to wait till we finish the rest of the missions, or we just can't do any of Rhapsodies. That way we're at least trying to keep up with it. I don't know how far we'll get. Hopefully we'll get that far. Jeff will actually be joining us for our Wings missions once we do reach In the Name of the Father. So we'll have some more comedic relief while we get through that. So we're hoping to at least get to In the Name of the Father before we go to our afternoon break. It's this way, right? Yeah. I have little Miss Diana in my lap. She's a super happy kitty right now. Dun, dun, dun. That's where the soul flare... Oh no, I'm already down that far? Oh, I am already down that far. Okay, well, I'll go this way. I already passed where the soul flares would be. There'd be imps here in Abyssia. There's also a time spawn NM imp that roams in there. And then up here is where the floating heads would be. It's kind of weird when you remember things based off of another area. But if it helps, it helps. Okay, so we should be able to get our book, our maw, and I am stuck. And our recall point. It is. They don't use, like, not a lot of things are used in the past anymore. Like, before you used to go to the past quite a bit because you had campaign battles, which were actually fun and challenging at the time. And then you had, in the Beastman strongholds, there were the specific NMs to where you could do those battlefields. What were they called? I think they were called stronghold battlefields. And then you had where if you took control of everything for that side's nation in campaign, there were also those BCNMs you could do, which is where like Rondell Earring came from at the time. And then if you got everything under nation control, including Castle Z, you could fight Shadow Lord in the past, which was crazy to think about. Okay, I guess I remembered incorrectly, and I can't cross. I swear there was a way you could cross. Oh no, here it is. I was like, no, there's a way. I know there's a way.
There has to be a way, or we can't get to Sandoria.
I'm a little crazy. Fucking hate this map. Okay, just to save our sanity later, and for when we go and have to come here for this expansion later, we're gonna go ahead and get the recall for this zone, which is another teleport crystal, the maw and the book, and then we'll go to Sandoria, because otherwise we're gonna hate life, and we can laugh at Jeff if he doesn't have them.
Sounds good.
Make him Nexus cape to us.
Ha ha ha.
We're so mean. Oh look, it's Dark Ixion.
Ooh.
If you try to pull out your weapons and fight it, it'll just run away.
Oh.
You sounded so upset about that. You would throw something at it. You would throw something called, I think it was like Stygian Ash. It was a drop that you could get, and it was a throwing weapon, and you literally had to throw it at it to piss it off, and then it would fight you. Okay, so I got this crystal. So before books existed, you used to use that recall a lot to get here instead of having to go through all of Battalia, all of Bunkrel Inlet, which is that zone we come just before here, and then finding the pathways to get through this zone. So it was like a nice way to skip most of it if you got it.
Okay.
Did I pass the maw? No, it's down here. So we'll go get the maw first, and then we'll get the book. Otherwise, if you were able to, you would go get the carnivorous maw, which was down here, which I'm stuck on a log. I do like that they added those blips on your map, because I think I had to put little markers on where these maws were.
It's hidden.
It is hidden. So we'll go in, and then back out again. So I guess out, and then back in. Hi, Farsha. Hi, Farsha. Okay, so now that we've gained access to this maw, and you can see a portal has opened within the depths of the maw. That means we can go back in. And then we'll go get our book over by Lavol. It is not Devois in the past. It is Lavol. And actually, if you remember, the old lady in Chains of Primathia mentioned Lavol. And she talked about how it was now Devois, but it was Lavol in the past. So it's pretty interesting seeing the transition from the past of this area, because the other two areas are the same. Castle Estraza is still the same, and Bordeaux is still the same. There's no real differences there. But Lavol was actually a place Elvins lived, and you can kind of see that by the church that's burned down in present Devois. You can see it in past Devois. It's an actual like little town. Alrighty, and here's the book here. Since we got 12 seconds on our mounts, I'm going to walk in real quick, and I think there's a book right inside. You just talk to the gate and enter Lavol. Oh, actually, no, there's no book. The sad thing about this expansion is that it was too big area-wise for its own good, hardly any battle content. Yeah, well, they tried to really have you do campaign battles, and that was their fighting content was that. There was not a whole lot of, in mission content, having that sort of thing. Okay, to Sandoria! Now that we have all the shortcuts to get back to here.
Hooray!
I promise it's worth it. I didn't make us go do it for nothing.
Oh, I believe that it's worth it. Everything we have sidetracked to go get has been worth it.
Okay. I remember those days, yeah. I actually enjoyed campaign battles. It was when one of my friends, his name was Erock, he doesn't play anymore. He was testing out Paladin sub blue, and most people did Paladin sub Red Mage or Paladin sub Warrior at the time. But he was like, I'm going to try Paladin sub blue, because he leveled up Blue Mage and he realized how good Cocoon was and how low level it was. So he was just like, this could be stupidly broken. And so he got on Paladin and he tried it out, and he was like, oh my gosh, this really is just broken. Like, it was just that good. Okay, now to see how many walls we get stopped by trying to get up there. Paladins of Dancer was insane. I remember taking a whole campaign wave. Might have had phalanx too, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was doing campaign battles holding entire waves as Paladins of Blue Mage. And really enjoyed it and was talking about it a whole lot. This should be the only wall we get stuck by. So this should take us up and around. We should be able to get to Ron Fair in the past. And he did it without anybody in his party, so it was only his buffs. Trust didn't exist at the time. So it was just him going out and getting all the mobs in campaign and using sub-blue to hold them all on Paladin. We're almost there.
Jeff just showed me somebody who's wearing a hat that has Kate Sith on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I want it. It is adorable.
Sadly, it is not coming out on this campaign, login campaign, but it is usually one of them. There is one where you can have a sheep on your head.
I mean, not as cute as Kate Sith.
I mean, that's true. My woodworker usually wears the Kate Sith hat.
Nice.
Because I think it's adorable, too.
This is why we're friends.
Because we also make fun of our husband's lock style choices.
Yep.
And Karm. Poor Karm gets wrapped into that, too.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a book. And then hearing the Ron Fair music.
Okay, you are slightly out of the cave.
Yeah, just slightly. This was such a calming thing to go run in and then go kill ladybugs to level up with. I used to come here and level up off ladybugs. Reaper Charter. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we're in the bottom. Yep. Okay. Now we don't necessarily need to get the Maw in Sandor or in Ronfair, but we can. It's not too far out of the way, but we can grab it real quick.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Okay.
May as well have it, and then if for some reason we would need it, we have it.
There we go. The only thing I can think of us needing it for is if we did Void Watch, which we'll eventually need to do. It's an easy way of doing the one in the present and then going to the one in the past. No. I know. I'm a terrible person. I should have activated Void Watch to have us start accumulating stones, but I didn't. I did, although, have us do Abyssia. So we have been collecting stones for Abyssia, but I kept forgetting about the Void Watch one. And I know it's important because we need to get our weapon skills, but I haven't done it. Don't yell at me. Oh, so the people that have swords next to their name means they're in campaign battle. Which is basically the conflict in the area where the beastmen are attacking that nation's stronghold, or it's the stronghold, or the nation versus the beastmen's stronghold.
I lost you.
Oh, I'm coming back. Heading back to the tower. Let's see, where is she? Yeah. They need to give us campaign weapon skills already.
Is not a zone.
Well, there were certain... That's okay. I'm right here. There were,
Okay.
weapons that you could get that would give you the campaign weapon skills for some of the characters. Not all of them, but some of them. I mean, they're slowly giving you access to all the weapon skills, because before it was like, You could only get the trial ones if you were the jobs that the trial ones provided, or the Empyrean ones were only if you had the Empyrean, but now you could have it on anything. Okay, yeah. So just straight here. Hopefully Jeff's getting some nice things in Sinister Rain.
I have no idea. He's very quiet.
Oh, they're concentrating.
Are you getting nice things in Sinister Rain? He says, nothing's been outstanding, but things is things, and in worst case, it's vouchers.
Yep, that's true. Okay, here's the Ron Fair one. Yeah, because I remember it was much easier to go to the present Sandoria, walk outside, come to this maw, and go through it to get to Sandoria in the past back in the day, versus doing the horrible run of trying to get here. Also, how are you doing today? Oh, we did get our Sanctity necklace. We went and did one dragon. That was one thing I didn't stream, because we ended up getting up right afterwards. But we got our 100 points, so we got our Sanctity necklace. So we're slowly upgrading here. We're getting there, guys. Now to Sandoria. And then you know what? We gotta go back to Windurst.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's like, for people that weren't Sandoria, it was just terrible, because you would have these breaks where you'd have to go back to your home nation to do your missions, and then come back to Sandoria to do Wings of the Goddess missions, and then go back. And the traveling. Because I was originally Bestokian when I started Wings of the Goddess on Claire back in the day, but the constant travel was terrible. So I ended up just switching to Sandoria and just staying Sandoria for the rest of the missions. Well, that was anticlimactic.
It's like, no, you're just here. You don't get anything special.
Well, we'll grab the book and we'll grab the home point. Is the home point still in the same spot? It is. I've always done both Sandy and Wonder sides of missions of the past. Yeah, I need to do Bastok to see what that storyline's like. I did Sandoria on Claire and Windurst on Ava, because I heard so many good stories about the Windurstian past storyline, so I was like, oh, I'll go do that and see what it's like. And I really did enjoy it. It actually made me enjoy Wings more than doing the Sandorian path. The Sandorian path, I really didn't like it too much. Alrighty, so back to Windurst. Yep, back to Windurst.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Really quick.
But we're slowly getting things done. We're getting close to being done with all the missions, which is going to be nice. We got our inventory -1 with our Erdogan ring. The earring will be nice. I'll probably still get the TP bonus earring for Kallichore, even though right now she's a Red Mage. I might eventually make a DD job for her, or No, I should probably have a DD job eventually. Parsha. I'm hoping, crossing fingers, because In the Name of the Father is really not that far. Do we need to be past it or just on it? You need to be at least on. Okay, so once we get on In the Name of the Father, we'll try to get as far in Rhapsodies as we can. So this shouldn't take us too long, because we've already got 2 more missions, and then it's a bunch of cutscenes with 1 fight beforehand. So once we finish the fight, then we'll be on In the Name of the Father, and then we'll be good. We might take our break once we get there. Not 100% sure. What's nice is when you're in the past, you don't see yells. So my chat log's pretty quiet. Aw, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. How are you? That's good. I'm doing well. It is early this morning. I normally don't stream this early. I'm kind of tired, to be honest. But we're making progress in Final Fantasy XI. We finished Treasures of Edurgan yesterday, and we're working on Wings of the Goddess, with partial doing Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. We currently are stuck on Rhapsodies of Vana'diel missions. We cannot proceed forward until we've gotten to at least the mission In the Name of the Father for Wings of the Goddess. You ready? Let's go. We gotta go talk to the door and go speak to Ajito.
Alright.
See what kind of trouble he's getting himself into.
Probably, making crazy Cardians.
Probably. And so I have my friend Kellercelery with me. She is actually a returning player, but her original account is being used by her husband. So she made a completely new one. So I took one of my crafting mules that I have, which is Kallichore. She's my alchemist mule, and decided to work on missions with her. So we're building up 2 characters that have had nothing done previously, and getting them through content. So it's been really fun trying to not take like a maxed out character through everything. So we've seen the same struggles and we've built up stuff together. It's been really fun. Had some laughs about, not curing nausea and watching her die yesterday. Wasn't intentional. She only could take 3 hits. Alrighty, here's the door.
That cutscene took forever to load.
Yeah, so did mine. We finally can go into his secret meetings. Ooh, we're in Heaven's Tower. He looks so evil. I like how I could have been caught easily snooping because of how tall I am. But no, it's because the child's there and the adults don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I remember when this section came out, it was like a really big deal. It was a super big deal that there was a male Mithra all of a sudden present. Because before there was only female Mithras. There was never any male Mithras. But all of a sudden, there's one that appears in the past. Bum bum bum.
Wait, did they call that Mithra a he?
They did.
Is that the Manthra?
Maybe. Alrighty. We're going to be doing some farming here. Dun 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 dun. I'll wait for her to finish her cutscene here.
And then I says to her, "Oh my god, look at the size of her breasts." And she was like, "Aren't they bouncy?"
Why?
We're gonna go get food after this one, so what do you want from McDonald's? Because it's breakfast time and I want breakfast.
Oh, we're trying to work on missions real quick. And then we were going to take a break.
We were just talking about Nickelodeon and boobs and intestines for spaghetti.
Ah. For those that don't know, this is my husband. His name is Murr.
And Jeff said he didn't know who Fred was.
What character is he on? Looks like you guys are still doing Sinister Reign to me.
I just said after this run.
Like the dude from Impractical Jokers. No. I mean, he does have Impractical Jokers. Hi, game. How are you?
Go. Give him my number.
No, we don't know his name yet. He's just he.
Well, nobody has a crush on him, though. Nobody wants to, like,
Doing
Why am I
well.
amnesiaed?
We are currently working on Wings of the Goddess missions for Kelly here and Kallichore.
I don't like it.
We're getting through them.
I just give it Raging Fists. If only we had a ninja that could pull hate off me.
Dun dun dun. We're slowly getting caught up.
The amnesia ninja that hasn't provoked at all.
Hi, Kelly.
They got booted back out to their own channel, didn't they?
No, I just moved us. Because now I can hear him yelling.
I love you so much right now. We got our own place.
Yes, you do. You can go back to your own place now.
I hate you.
They can have their own cool little fortress now.
You should rename it Mer's Not So Quiet Place.
And done. Okay, we're gonna take the book to Champagne in the past. I didn't say where we were running, we were just running. Oops.
Is that the
That's the
right way?
region. Well, we're doing the front one though, because we're going
Yeah.
in the past.
I was in the front section. I just didn't know which front section.
This puts us in the bottom, doesn't it? It does. Okay.
I need to make myself a cheat sheet to hang on my wall.
Of all the regions.
Yep.
I thought you had one. I thought you had like the map.
Yeah, the map is... I do have the map. The map is a little bit hard to find things on. Are we
Oh, that's
mounting?
true. Yes, we are. We gotta make our way over to Juno. Juno. But how are you doing, game? I know it's been a long time since we've popped into each other's stream. I know you've been doing a lot of 14. So much 14. But you have been doing other games too, because I know you've been doing like Fire Emblem.
Are they actually going to let us in, Juno?
Maybe.
We're cool enough now?
Maybe.
We're not cool enough yet.
Maybe. Let's see, do I want to go this way? No, we gotta go the long way. Oh, but you know what? We could be up here and then we can fall down. Let's see, E6 is the mobs that we should kill. The Yaguros specifically. So we'll go up to the 6 area. I should have brought a thief. Thief would have been useful. Oh well. Because we need to get the 108 knot item from killing Yaguros. So we make our way. It says that it drops off the Yaguros roughly around... Oh, just something. Okay. So if we just see a Yaguro, we just need to kill it. Doesn't say that they specifically drop off one in particular. I guess I should have looked a little bit more carefully instead of like just skipping a whole bunch. There's really not a lot of Yaguros in this zone if I remember correctly though, other than campaign. I mean there's some, but not quite as many as there is normally. Here's our campaign battle area. If we see a Yaguro, we should kill it.
Okay. Eyes are on the lookout for a Yagudo.
We got lycopodiums though, which are adorable. They'll, you know, put you to sleep and then eat your face, but they're still adorable. So many Lycopodiums. So we'll probably have to wide scan to be able to find them. Unless for some reason they're behind the gate. Or probably not. Nope. We has made it to Juno.
Hooray! But no Yagudo.
Nope. We can get our first cutscene and then we gotta go find some Yagudo. Oh, is K9? Oh, dang it. We passed that. He just got turned down. Turned down so hard. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Need to go find the knot. Okay, are there any Yagudos actually near us? Oh. And I don't think they'll let me talk to him and start getting atmosites yet. Or not atmosites, but... It actually will let me teleport. Interesting. Oh no, I guess we did, because we got to talk to the Winders one. Checkpoints don't talk. Oh! I guess we already did, because she's got 25. I did do it! Did have us talk to her. Look at that. Alrighty. Now we gotta go find Yagudos. Dun dun dun! The search for Yagudos! Oh, I just came from that way, so you know what, we're gonna go this way. See if there's any over here. Let's see. Yeah. Can I do it? Can I stay on this whole time? Probably not. I'll probably fall eventually.
I
Oh.
was unsuccessful
Oh.
at taking the cool walk up this time.
It's okay, I fell too. No, still none. there really only like a handful of Yaguros here? So we have a Mithra that's falling in love with an Elven.
Yeah. And a Taru love story.
Yeah, where he got very much denied very quickly.
Yep. Friend-zoned it.
Very fast. She was just like, no. It was cute, though.
It was. It was.
Makes you wonder how old Koromoru is with how good... Like, he still looks the same in the present.
I feel like all the Tarus still look the same in the present, except Ajito Marujito.
He actually grew up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I
K9...
feel like Ajito Marujito actually looks older in the present than everybody else. He immediately grew into an old man.
Yes. Where are all the Yaguros? Oh, here's K9. There's just literally... Oh! Up there. Oh, and there's some here. Okay. I found Yaguros on the map. They're in here. Hey, look, there's two in here. We're gonna beat you up. Give myself temper. Oh, there's one. Oh, I was gonna be like all excited if we went 2 for 2.
Right. Just 100% drop rate.
That would be so nice. But this is Final Fantasy XI. There is no 100% drop rate. Which actually I have a funny story about that too. So there was this mob called Charybdis in Sea Serpent's Grotto. And it dropped a weapon that looks like the one Kallichore's wearing called the Joyeuse. And people are like, oh, it's 100% drop. It's 100% drop. So we go out there and we're fighting it. And I get mine, and then we give the time of death to somebody else, and they go out there and they get theirs, and we're like, this is so cool, everybody's getting a Joyeuse. And I go out to help one of my friends, and somebody that was helping at the time slapped Charybdis, and it didn't drop. And we're all like, why did you do that? And then we're like, oh, maybe he had it, and that's why it didn't drop, sort of thing. No, come to find out, it's like a 99.9% drop rate. And so the small percentage my friend didn't get the Joyeuse because the game just was like, no, I've given out too many of these. I'm gonna just stop on you for right now, and then we'll bring it back up again.
Whoa.
Coming back.
I am somehow walking.
Oh, stop auto running, and then there you go. Because if you get on your mount while auto running, it keeps you auto moving at the speed of walking, or you're running without a mount.
Gotcha.
So then you just have to stop the auto run, and it'll let you move normally. Let's give her some haste. But we're getting there, guys. We're slowly hitting harder and killing things faster. Oh. Nope. To the next tower. I guess not tower. I guess they're kind of a tower.
A little fort thing.
Yeah. Well, this one's got 3 in it. Dun dun dun. Did we get one? Hey, there we go. So why don't you lot the first one and I'll lot the second one? Alright, now we gotta go back to Juno.
Well, at least we only had to kill like 7 and not like 45.
Right? Like, what were we trying to farm that we needed to get and we were killing so many mobs and it wasn't dropping?
I don't even remember.
There was one we were trying to get, we needed to get a specific item and we couldn't get it to drop. It was during chains, I remember that. We killed so many mobs.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember doing it, but I don't remember what it was for.
I don't remember
Was it
either.
for a key? It was for maybe a key?
No, I don't think we had an issue with the key. I don't remember.
I was playing World of Warcraft with one of my friends, and we were doing a quest together, and each of us needed like 10 things. That was a super common drop off of a creature. And he got all 10 of his, and then we killed like, I got like 6 of mine. We killed probably like 70 things, and I still didn't get it. We were out there for like an hour, and it should have been a 5-minute quest, and I could not get the drop.
Oh no! Hi.
We left my not-so-quiet place.
Hi, girls.
Oh, hi.
You see where we entered?
Did you
Did
change
miss
the name?
us?
Mercy, did he
Definitely.
change the name of the channel?
He did.
Yeah.
We're in your channel now. What's the name of it, Claire?
I don't know if
Say it out loud.
I don't
Just
think
taxi?
I can't say that out loud.
Lesbian dungeon! What do you want to eat?
I don't know.
We go together, or you gonna stay?
We're gonna go together, but we're trying to get to In the Name of the Father, and then
Okay,
we'll take the
sorry.
break.
But
It's not that far.
ETA?
10 minutes? Look at that belly.
Hungry.
What do you want?
McDonald's?
Oh, okay. Do you mind doing the litter boxes just to save us some time?
Oh, sure. I would love to do the litter boxes while you play games.
Yay! That sounds fantastic! I love you!
No, you don't.
Okay, we're gonna trade our 108 knots to the door. There we go.
Don't come in, they just have a little hole that you pass things through the door.
Well, they're outside. They're where we are. Okay, so now we gotta go back to Sandoria.
You guys didn't pass me up on the quest, did you? Because
No.
I'm gonna be pissed.
No, we are specifically stopping when we get to where you are.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, we're gonna warp back so that way we can take the home point. Actually, take the book to South Sandoria instead of the home point. Just because we need to exit into East Ronfair and then walk back into Sandoria. As if we had, you know, walked there originally. Is there a book here? I don't remember if there's a book in Silpina.
It's a good thing we got all the stuff in Ron Fair.
Yep. So, Jeff, I do have one question for you.
Okay.
Do you have the recalls in the books in Jugner Forest?
I don't know what that means.
Do you have the teleport crystal and the book in Jugner Forest S?
The panicked look on his face makes it feel like he's not quite sure what you're talking about, so I'm guessing no.
Calm down. Hey Kelly, do you have a 5S lean set up in your kitchen?
No.
Well, you just said no because you don't know what's going on something. Like if I just use vernacular that you don't use.
No,
often.
I dumbed it down. I said the teleport crystal.
Yeah.
And the book in Jugner Forest S. Jugner Forest S being the past.
I'm currently looking into it.
Okay.
By the way.
Oh, you are already back there. Okay. I just took the Sandoria one, so that way I could just walk outside of Sandoria and then walk back in.
Said to go to Rom Fair.
No, I said we gotta go to the Sandoria in the past and then walk outside. Hey, Silver is not letting me walk outside. Let me go outside!
BRB.
I'm on the right side, aren't I? Yeah. Let me out! Do I have to talk to you? Will you let me leave? Okay, you will let me leave. And then when you walk up to the gate to leave, talk to the person on the right that has TK in the name, and he will let you leave Sandoria. And then once you're in Ron Fair, just zone back into Sandoria for the cutscene.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
I have the book to Jugner Forest S. And then I couldn't see it, but I might be screwing it up to see the home point, because the home point isn't flashing when I look at the map. But again, is that because the maps are so shite that it won't let you know?
So it's not a home point crystal, it's a teleport crystal.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that ever.
So teleport Dem Mia Hala.
Okay, so that is a.
It is a recall instead, is what they're called in the past.
So that's a key item then?
Yes. Look at this old man.
So that would be the Jugner Gate Crystal? Then?
Yes.
Yes, I have that.
Okay. Do you have the Maw in the past? I'm just shooting things out at him. Should I throw him through a loop?
Ooh.
Should I really mess with him? Make him panic? What do you guys think?
Hey, Zuko. Hey, Zuko. Hi, Zuko.
Is he losing his honor?
Nope. He wants to
Alrighty.
go outside.
We're now gonna go this way.
Don't you?
You should probably take him outside.
I can paw at you too. I can paw at you too.
I do not have the Maw. That is awesome. That's what I don't have.
Do you have the book in the vault?
In the what?
In the vault.
That's a zone. Laval.
Okay, cause I'm just saying I don't hear very well, so I don't know if you're saying the bowl, labo, lavol, or whatever. So that's why I keep asking you what you're saying.
It's okay. M8. M8? Check the house at M8. Oh, Mur is dying. Well, that says house. Where we go?
Time to switch Karm to Black Mage.
We're gonna talk to this door. There's a white mage.
Citizens of Windurst.
Eat a dick!
So I'm looking at even the map of that space, and I don't even see where there's a book on here.
It's because there isn't one.
She was messing with you.
Jesus.
Kelly was
That's
trying to hold in
fucking
the
rough.
laugh.
That is fucking rough.
Were you trying to see if you had the book, Karm?
No, I was not. I'm doing things. I can quietly do things over here while you guys terrorize Jeff.
Pranksanonymous.com. Free shipping for glitter bombs. Excellent. Let me read it.
Hold on, I will send you in response a bag of dicks.
Yeah, there is a bag of dick gummies, so
Yeah.
I could send you a bag of dicks to eat.
Yeah, I could send it to you too.
I'm so down for all of these things.
We got a platinum beast coin.
I got my Reverend Surcoat +2.
Ooh.
Oh, so good. Divine magic skill, fast cast, all kinds of good stuff.
So now we need to go to Fort KNS.
Fuck that place.
Oh!
I'll be right back.
I think we actually went... Oh, no we didn't. Okay, what I gotta do... What do we gotta do? I gotta...
Also, I appreciate the history behind Lavol and like what it was, and now it's something different.
Uh-huh.
But also super annoying that it's legit like permanently named something else. It's like, oh no, it's just this other area, but they just fully changed the name of it again. And it's only been 20 years. Like,
I think it's...
they refer to
yeah.
their history like it's been 300 years, but it's like, no man, that was 20 years ago.
There's still people alive who probably lived there.
Well, there literally is. That's like the whole Dancer quest line. Like,
Well, not only that, when we
like,
were...
do you remember the ancient dances of old? It's like, yeah, my mom was one. That's literally the quest.
Also, when you do the Chains of Primathia quest and you're talking to the old lady and Olmia in that conversation, they talk about Lavol and how it was taken over by the Beastmen.
Ah, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, so like I think it's cool, and like I could definitely understand that. Like, oh, okay, but like, really, they would have just legit just changed the name in 20 years on a place?
Well, it's because the Beastmen have taken over.
Since when? Okay, so here's my thing: is all the people, right? All of the people amongst what they would call themselves the non-savage races, right? They all think they're higher and mightier than all the beastmen, right?
Mm-hmm.
When would they be like, we totally accept your new autonomous name to this area that we owned literally 20 years ago?
Well, I
That
think the
doesn't happen
Beastmen named it.
on any world.
I think the Beastmen named it.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying like when would we accept that name? Like as
When you
people,
give up and realize it's gone.
Yeah.
They're just like, yep, this happened.
I mean, there's plenty of real-world countries where they do not have... Their country is not actually named the name we still call it.
Well, I'm in a cutscene. I'm going to port Claire out to Fort KNS and recall Kallichore because we did not get the book in
trying to think of
Castle
countries
O.
now.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Exactly. No, like I'm saying that's exact. It's no longer named the thing that we still call it because, frankly, humans are horrible people. But
I just made the opposite points, didn't I?
no,
You
yeah,
did.
yeah.
You
literally
totally
proved my
just
point.
did.
That's just like, wait, she's not arguing with me. She literally said that. Yeah.
That's okay, Kelly. I forgive you.
Well, and I'll even pick like Star Wars. They do the same thing. They're like, your sad devotion to an ancient religion and magics is no match for our technology, and they make it sound like Jedi and well, they didn't even have the word Sith then, but they made it sound like this was like some ancient thing that no one's known. It's like, dude, 13 years ago, like 9/11 happened more recently than like their problems in that.
Okay, I did find one thing I don't like about Fort KNS. I have to get off my mount to open doors. It's such a conundrum here. But yet, Kelly, have you found Fort KNS confusing?
No.
Now, Jeff?
Oh. Well, it's not confusing when all you're doing is unfollow. Like, yeah, no, I can walk through those too. Like, oh, some doors? Let's do this. There was a reason why I was genuinely excited I got into the Altep gate yesterday. Like, I was super excited that I went, unlocked all the 4 lit up areas, and got through the gate. Like, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, let's be fair, Jeff still gets lost going to the post office and the city hall, and we've lived in our house for almost 10 years.
She just
and
threw you under the
around
bus.
The block.
Are you gonna accept that, Jeff?
Every street starts with an M. No, we live in what's called the M.
Okay.
It's Madison, Milwaukee, Marquette, other M names that start with M.
Our little neighborhood has Our little neighborhood has 4 streets, and he still like almost turns down the wrong one to get to our house.
And it wouldn't matter except the fact that we've got the Oak Creek running through here. So you literally can't get through in areas. So like that's why it's like nobody would ever notice if like, oh, Jeff's turning right down this street today. But no, it's because if I turn right down that street, it's a dead end for 4 streets.
Because it's very difficult to remember which house is at the end of our block to turn next to.
Can I send a bag of dicks to my own?
Let me know when you're out of the cutscene, because I don't think we got the book in Castle OS. I know we got it in the present, but I don't think we got it in the past, because it was when we were really tired.
So Kelly, I want you to take a look at this and then realize how much effort that means I put in to visit you in Madison when we were dating. Do you understand the level of commitment I put in to finding you? Like, I don't mean like, I don't, that wasn't metaphorical at all. That was literally finding you every week.
That's why we're married.
It is, yeah. Like, I have a problem getting 5 blocks from home, and I went 80 miles, like, every weekend to every other weekend.
How are you, Dre?
Into a city I had never been to in my entire life.
I don't have all of her gear on her, so the casting is going to be a little slow.
So it's gonna take like a second and a half instead of a quarter of a second.
Oh no!
Oh boy, that was so slow.
It was really slow. We went from one campaign battle to a next campaign battle. Alrighty, to the castle! Well, I'm glad you're staying busy, though. But I'm sorry you're really tired. We are doing Wings of the Goddess missions. We finished Chains, we finished Zillert, Chains, and Treasure, so now we're on Wings. We're not quite halfway through Rhapsodies yet, but we're getting there. Okay, let's get Claire moved back into her Mog House. Here's the book. And then we go inside the castle.
Get chased by all the Yaguros.
Oh no. I just want to go in. I made it. Yep. We shall. We're at least going to get to In the Name of the Father, which we're actually not too far away from, and then take a break. She's doing well. She's got Flama gear now, and she's got some normal quality Saleva. Bum bum bum. Okay, we gotta go back to Fort K&S now. I remember coming here and farming things. It was fun. The past was scary. She does. She does need JP. But we're trying to get all of the missions done. So we've been taking breaks whenever we had like game day waits to try to get some other gear. So she's gotten 1 JP so far. I think I've only gotten 1. I might have more. Nope, I don't even have 1. So she's already ahead of me in that. Alrighty, so now we're going back outside and we're using the book to go back to Fort K&S. Game beat log off. No. Not at all. Oh. Now the question is, will she know where to go? if she can figure it out. More Dragoon lock styles. She's working on it. Right now, I think she hasn't been lock styling, and I think what you're seeing is what she's actually wearing. I went the way we've been going.
Oh.
So you can prove to Jeff that you know the way. Or do you want me to wait here?
I was typing the command backwards to mount.
Oh. Do you want me to wait for you, or?
Let's see how I do here.
Okay. Do you think she's gonna make it, guys? Hold on, we'll put up a poll. The poll. See.
I don't think I went the right way. Hold on.
Hold on.
Did I just have to go through the little tunnel that was right next to me at the book? Did I just have to go the little path that zones into the next zone?
Nope. We gotta go to Fort Canis. We gotta go into the center area of this map.
Oh, I went the wrong way. I went north to Merfatode Mountains.
Doesn't let me put longer sentences. Wow. The thing does not want me to ask the question, so I guess I gotta ask it to you guys. Do you think she'll make it or not? Does she make it in the big empty circle right there? And then once she's inside, is she gonna even make it to the NPC? That is the real question. Because I think the map she has through Minimap will show her where the entrances are. But I'm not 100% sure if Minimap will do that. I believe in her. I believe she can do it. We've got to believe. I'm gonna hold off on going into the cutscene just in case. Dun 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 dun. I need to go close the door real quick so I can hear Mersky all the way down the hall. Dun, 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 dun. And sadly, there's no music unless campaign battle comes up. Oops. There goes my webcam. Go back there. I'll have to adjust that. Maybe I'll bring that back on after break. So I can see, well, I can't really see all of you guys, but there we go. How's it going, Kelly?
Amazing. This is a really cool canyon.
Oops. I did not mean to press the button. I accidentally pressed the button to talk to the NPC, oh no! I'm stuck. Oh no. But you have minimap.
I do.
Is it helping?
No.
Bum bum bum. An army. Bum bum bum. Oh. Look at that.
Oh, I found a gate.
Oh. Oh, the Yaguros are coming! Dun dun dun!
I think I went in where we usually exit.
Well, it still works. If it gets you to the right place, that's all that matters. That's low level protects. Dun dun dun. Nope, now she's got to watch this cutscene. I'm outside. That's bad. Why am I outside? I gotta go back in. Back in we go! Did you find the NPC?
Yep.
Okay, then I will just wait where it left me, because you'll spawn out there.
Oh, it left you where I went into the fort.
Yeah, it did. So we will sit here. But I hope everybody's having a good day.
So
But
you
she
don't
did
have to go
invite
through all the crazy doors if you just go in the back door.
Oh, that's true. Or I guess the side door.
Mm-hmm. Pro tip for Jeff.
I'm sorry I wasn't listening, but I'm sure it was comical.
I mean, I laughed. It was very funny. Kelly, 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 Kelly. So many Kellys. Dre says hi, Kelly.
Oh.
He was the Dragoon that was teaching you Dragoon stuff.
It was very helpful.
She's been taking what you said to heart, and she's been applying it. She's been using her breasts when she's supposed to. She's been doing really good. Hiccups. Thanks, Carm, for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get through, because this is the last quest that we need to do to finish this Winder side, and then we go back. We do this whole back and forth thing with trying to get in the name of the Father, or in the name of the Father, which won't be too bad. Yeah, this won't be too bad. When we get to the actual Winder's quest, or not Winder's quest, Wings of the Goddess quest, it's going to go really quickly. Dun, dun, dun. So you guys have anything fun planned for this Sunday? This Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening for those over in the UK? I know daylight savings is coming up here pretty soon, which means I will be 8 hours behind the UK instead of my 7 hours right now. Just chocobo digging, been doing that for hours. What are you chocobo digging for? Orichalcum ore, petrified logs, and lesser chigos. Are you trying to make something, or...? Dun 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 dun. Lesser chigos to get alchemy from 31 to 38, petrified logs into ancient lumber for shields to +1, and gil. Orichalcum to finish off goldsmithing to 100. Nice! Alrighty, we now need to go to H5. So we're gonna head north.
Is it the door that has a big wooden bar across it? Because I found that.
Probably. It's all on private server though. Oh, gotcha. They actually made crafting a lot easier to do in retail now. I logged on to retail the other day, did domain invasion, disconnected, reconnected. Oh no! That's no good. And then I proceeded to stand there AFK until my PC went to sleep. Oh no! Wasn't sure what to do on retail, to be honest. Gotcha. H5. H5.
Haganda's pants were just spark gear, right?
Haganda's pants?
Yeah.
What level are they?
113.
They might be. And I didn't read that thing carefully enough, Kelly. We needed to be inside the fort. Not outside the fort. So we need to go back. So Odyssey is one of those really big things that are going on in retail right now. They're also coming out with new Odyssey content.
Weird that they dump you outside the fort.
Right? But it says, examine the colorful door at H5 just past the 2 cavalry doors on the first floor at H6 in Fort KNS. So, I'm going to check one thing before I go back inside real quick. I'm gonna make sure that it's not actually outside. Fort KNS. Where's the colorful door? H5. H5, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's inside. Oh, thank you for opening that.
Problem.
But Odyssey's actually been really fun. I've been doing it on the side, not really consistently, just kind of here and there. But it's been really fun to do so far. It said upstairs. So we go this way. And then this way. H5. So we need to go into that door over there.
I feel like all these doors are relatively colorful.
I mean, that's true.
Oh, is it that one right down there?
Yep. Which looks like all the doors. Don't really know anyone on retail, don't know anything about Odyssey either. Do I need a group? So you can start off soloing it with Trust. And then you can eventually get a group for the harder content of Odyssey later on. But the first initial part of Odyssey with Shoal A, B, and C is to augment Unity equipment. So you can actually get some really nice augments on your Unity equipment. And then once you get to Jail, G-A-O-L, you can start getting the new equipment that has come out that's actually really nice in certain aspects. Okay, you ready for this, Kelly?
Yep.
Let's go beat up some Yaguros. But you can start, because on the farther equipment, never done Unity either, all these systems are so complex. Oh no! Wait, where are they going? No! I need a spell. Quick spell. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna try catching the rest of them. Here we go. Beat him up, Kelly. Oh my goodness. I just want to weapon skill you. Dun dun dun. Beat these guys up. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. There's so many. Oh, look at her go! I got more shield skill too. Look at that. I like how some are just ignoring me right now. We're getting through them. Oh, I did not let that range get very big. Here we go. Ooh. Unity's not very complex. It's synced up with Records of Eminence. So as you do Records of Eminence and complete or get sparks, you get Unity accolades. And the Unity is really just upgraded levels of the old 75 mobs. And so then you can get equipment similar, but kind of like upgrades of the original. Like this was the King Arthro belt. And so now it's Emperor Arthro. And so it's just an upgraded version of it. And then you get bonuses, right? And then you get upgraded bonuses when you augment it. And I don't have the augments on this. I tried to do the Cerberus Unity NM once. I saw a pup solo it. Nice. I think these are the last ones because I don't see any more waves coming.
It keeps targeting at like everything that is way too far away. Let's not target the one right in front of you. Let's target the one that's like up the hill and 700 feet back.
That's actually really common. But that's all I ever did. It one-shotted all my trust in me. Oh no! Barfire is a really nice spell to have for that fight. But Cerberus can be really rough. Yeah, like what Flamey was saying. So we gotta zone into Winders, which it plopped us right outside of Winders, so we'll just walk right in. And we'll get a cutscene. Aw, thanks so much. I really appreciate the follows, guys. Oh, I got a sub. Thanks so much for the sub. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here comes the Cardians. I wish I could do AoE burst. That'd be fantastic. And the children are even helping. While the children in Fort KNS were just like crying. These children are like, watch us cast magic here. That was weird. Oh!
You can actually see that he has a normal bird face behind that mask.
Right? I think that Taru was bored. A blip. That is weird. No, thank you. He just like casually walks away. Dun dun dun. Are we all done with the cutscene? Maybe? Nope. Hmm.
Did Robo Lockbill just murder someone?
He did tell them to pray and pull out a sword. Dun, dun, dun. We're at our monk house. Which is not where I would like to be. Alrighty. We gotta go book to Southern Sandorian S, walk outside, and walk back in. And we should get a cutscene this time.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Run, 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 run. Oh, there's a little puppet master. Just run a slight distance to get to the book instead of the home point. Here we go. To
Are we
Sandorian.
taking the book instead of the home point just to save Gil?
No, it's closer to the exit.
Oh.
The home point. Yep, the home point is next to what would normally be the other exit Ron Fair. I think it's West Ron Fair. We need to go to East Ron Fair, and so the book's next to East Ron Fair. So just for time-saving purposes. Oh, talk to you. Yes. I want to brave the wilds. Let me out. Then we run back in. Hey, there we go. I've never pressed that one, so I wanted to see what he said instead. Alrighty. We need now to go to the tavern, which is this way. Dun 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 dun.
So weird with there being like no people here.
Oh, because of in the present, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here's the tavern. I'm gonna talk to the door. Like how they're just writing on their hands. I do like that they gave him a lisp. I just walked right in. Gives us an idea. So we're going to be taking the home point to go see the dancers in the present. What do you guys think? To the present. Another gamer. So we're going to go to Upper Juno exit home point. Yep. Just another gamer. Dun 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 dun. There's not a whole crowd of people standing at this home point. So Upper Juno, exit. We're gonna go talk to the old man that's watching the dances. Does the name look familiar?
I've been gifted a cat.
Is it Pike or Grog?
It is Pike.
Oh,
Jeff said no, it's just a new cat.
Oh, I mean, you never know. Well, I would never know. I mean, you would know, they're in your house. But I wouldn't know. You guys might have randomly got a new cat.
Oh, sit down, kitty.
We got our ticket.
Oh, sneaky. We can get into the show.
So now we're gonna go back to the past and go talk to the door again. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Back to the tavern. That's on the opposite side of where this home point crystal is. All the running. But now you know who Mayakov is.
I do.
Here we go. Are we gonna run past another gamer again? Let's get into the show. Hello, how are you? He's just like, nope. I'm doing well. Oh, we're friends with the knight now. He's gonna let us get into the show. So now we get to see the dancers. Dun dun dun. Which one, guys? We'll just give it to her. The left one. And it plays Winder's music because we're Windersian. I like how we said the left and they're like, didn't she catch your attention? It's like, no. No, she didn't. She just threw a dagger at my face and it exploded. Did you guys like the show? Because the show is over. It seemed like it went by in a flash. Dancer's awesome. I really liked it. Dancer's a really good job class. We're actually mains dancer, so I get to see kind of the things he gets to test around with and play with. And dancer was my main back in the 75 days, but I don't get to play it a whole lot now. And it's really undergeared comparatively to Mers, so I kind of live like vicariously through his dancer. But it's still fun. I still gear mine and I try to get it up to specs and everything, but like all the little nuanced things I haven't done that he does, so. So the dancers are gonna fight with us, guys. What's my favorite job? That's really hard to say. There's a lot of them I really like. But it's really difficult to pick like one specific job class. Like Warrior's got a secret place in my heart because it was my first 75 job. Scholar, I love playing as a mage class. I like the versatility of Scholar. There's so much versatility with it, and it's so great in that aspect. Dancer, I like that it's its soloing capability, and the fact that it can actually dish out like lots of damage as well too, with everything that it can do. So I like that one as well. But it's really hard to pick, like, just one job. And I think that's probably why I like playing 11 so much, is the fact that you can play multiple different jobs. And it's not just, like, one job specific per character and, like, having to redo everything on a character just to try different job classes. Like, I can play all 22 jobs if I wanted to. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. Comedy. Just waiting for Kelly to finish her cutscene. There she is. Alrighty, now we're gonna zone back out into East Ronfair. That's your puppet's name? You need at least level 5 jobs to max to change on main and sub.
The next 15 minutes or so to do our stuff.
You need to at least to level 5 jobs to max change on. So that means what? Just straight up punching stuff. Yes, all the punching of stuff. What was that, Kelly? I'm sorry.
I'm probably gonna need to leave in like the next 15 minutes or so to do our stuff. We've got to drop off Girl Scout cookies, etc., etc.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was hoping we would have gotten to In the Name of the Father, but I don't think we're gonna make it. So probably after this cutscene, we'll stop.
Sounds good.
It's okay. Because what it is we get this cutscene, and then we get another cutscene going into Level, and then we have a fight, and then we're on In the Name of the Father. But these cutscenes are a little bit longer than I remember, so... I was like, oh, this is going to be quick, and then I'm like, oh, no, this is not quick at all.
Yeah, no, these are like 15-minute cutscenes.
Hi! We're actually about to go on our afternoon break. We're gonna get lunch, do a bunch of errands, and then we'll be back on later tonight. So we're gonna get this last cutscene here, and then take our break. Because we've been going for about, what, it's been almost 3 hours? 2.5? So I'm sorry, guys. I know you're just popping on here. I'm so sorry. Too much cases. Yeah. Yep. We finished Treasures yesterday. So we are on Wings of the Goddess. We're trying to at least get to In the Name of the Father, and then we'll switch over to Rhapsodies. So that way we can get past the missions that require us to be on In the Name of the Father, so we don't get stuck in Rhapsodies where we can't do anything until we finish Wings. So we're going to at least do that. And then also, once we get to In the Name of the Father, Jeff will be joining us as well, too. I don't like that they hold Kate Sith by her ears. That's so mean. Oh. They apparently knocked me out in the process of capturing Kate Sith.
Oh, poor Kate Sith.
I think Wings of the Goddess gets a bad rap. The missions back and forth stink, but the mission is pretty interesting so far to me, yeah. And we're doing the Winder's Path, and I actually really like the Winderstein side of these missions. So I'm really excited to be streaming those for people to see. I don't know how it bit you. You were holding it by its ears.
We're best friends. I'm gonna say I'm best friends with the cat. I want your earring too. I'm gonna get that from you one day. Just gonna yank it off your ear. I am! I actually have 4 cats. So I am definitely a cat person. Usually I have my webcam on and you see them sitting in the tree, but they're not in the tree right now. Wings of the Goddess is just super long to ever have to repeat, and when it comes out, it took 2 years to finish releasing the story. It did! That is correct. I remember when people first started seeing the male Mithra, and they were just like freaking out. They're like, are they going to add male Mithras to this game? They never did. Kind of pointing out where she's coming from. Dun dun dun. And they're off! Oh. Nope. That's been a long time since I've seen one of those. Yeah. Very true. The next cutscene is really cool. She has teeth! She has normal teeth.
Hooray, normal teeth.
Alrighty. Here we go, guys. So I'll go into a mug house real quick. While I do that, let's see if anybody else is streaming here. Streaming Final Fantasy XI. That's retail. I try to stick to the retail ones, that way retail people can get seen a little bit better, because there's usually a lot of people not streaming retail. Let's see. We'll go to you. I don't know who you are, but we'll go to you anyway. Looks like there's a person learning blue spells. And he's on Asura, so we'll go say hi to him. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Like I said, we'll be back on later. We're just going to run some errands, have some lunch, take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back with more Wings of the Goddess storyline as well as Rhapsodies. So let's go cheer on this person as he learns some blue spells. Have a good day for now, everybody. Bye-bye!